visibility 10.
Taking runway 28 for a northwestbound departure morning. Here we go.
Clear. Low 12,000.
Airspeed alive. Engine instruments are normal. Rotate positive right. Gear up. Flaps up. That's departure. Malibu 90999 Delta 1900, about 1 mile northwest of Maury. IFR to 25 Delta, able to maintain terrain and obstacle clearance to 4,000.
Malibu 90999 Delta, Madison approach squawk 6546.
6546.
Malibu 999 Delta, radar contact 3 miles northwest of the Maury Airport, mass altimeter 3008. Clear to the Forest Lake Airport as filed, climb maintain 10,000.
Clear to the Forest Lake Airport as filed, climb maintain 10,000, Malibu 90999 Delta.
Malibu 999 Delta, contact Chicago Center 125.05, good day.
2505, good day, 99 Delta. Chicago, Malibu 90999 Delta, 9,900, climbing 10,000.
90999 Delta, Chicago, across altimeter 3005.
Roger. Switch tanks. Now it's time to do the big pull. So we're going to change the power to 30 and 24. And then we're going to do the big pull. 2,400 RPM, 30 inches, and we're going to look for about 16.8 gallons per hour, roughly. Get it close, doesn't have to be perfect, and now we're going to just pull it straight back until we get to about 16.8 or so. Make sure the TIT isn't too high, and that is the big pull, not very hard. Now we also get a rudder annunciation on the autopilot because it's run out of rudder trim. So all we have to do is kind of a yellow autopilot, so all we got to do is turn off the yaw damper. And now push some left rudder and then trim it off. Push the left rudder and trim it off. Now when it's just about centered, now we can turn the yaw damper back on. And now we're happy again. And confirm that the yaw damper is now back on. And let's crack open the kickstart.
Contact tower 119.3, good day.
Now do kickstart. Notice I can see both ammeters. I can see what they're both doing. A really nice upgrade on the JPI recently. So you got dual vacuum pumps, so you have a left and right. Neither one is red, that's a problem. Then you have the cabin pressurization system. The cabin altitude is about 1900 MSL. PSI is about 3.5 to maintain that. So we basically maintain 1,000 AGL pressure the whole flight.
November 90999 Delta, cross 40 miles, 40 miles southeast of 25 Delta, and maintain 4,000. 40 out of the destination at 4.
40 out of the destination at 4, 99 Delta. So all you gotta do is program into the GPS that crossing restriction, which then, after I enter some VNAV information with my desired descent angle, I get a top of descent, and thus I can enable VNAV on the autopilot, which will create VPATH mode, but you can't forget to set your altitude bug to 4,000. Because if you forget that, then the autopilot's just not going to descend you. You'll go right past your optimal descent point, and you'll wonder what happened. It's a very common mistake. So when you're 1 minute from the top of the descent, it will begin to show a vertical track glide slope indicator on the PFD. And I'll do my part to advise ETC that I'm about to vacate 10,000, and it should capture. Malibu 909 Delta, vacate 10,000.
November 909 Delta, roger.
CB path enunciating, and it's going to capture and go down. So now I can start reducing the power. I like to use like 28, 23 for descent power, just so that I don't blast too fast. I don't want to be in the yellow.
November 909 Delta, contact Minneapolis approach 121.2.
21-2, 98 Delta, good day. Hello, Minneapolis approach, Malibu 909 Delta, 6,700, descending across 40 this side at 4,000.
November 9099 Delta, Minneapolis approach, roger, and advise me of the weather at Forest Lake, and I believe, I'll take a look at the weather here, but I believe you can get a visual approach.
Roger, welcome. To destination weather.
Go for 06, understand. Once you get outside the Bravo, you're going to plan on canceling IFR.
Go for 06.
Roger.
Mini 99 Delta, there's no weather frequency at Forest Lake, but we'll just plan on the visual.
November 9099 Delta, roger, and I'll just read you the ANOCA's weather, showing wind calm, visibility 10 miles, skies are clear, and altimeter 3004.
Roger, we'll just use that, thanks.
November 9099 Delta, and you can proceed direct to the Forest Lake Airport if you're not already doing it, and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, 99 Delta.
November 9099 Delta, descend pilot discretion, maintain 3,000.
PD to 3,000, 99 Delta. We'll plan on hitting Forest Lake at 0 AGL. And save that, and then say that we want, again, a 2.5 degree glide slope. And then we'll calculate the top of descent for us. And there it is. It's quite a ways away. So we can kind of mingle here at 4,000 for a while. Use voice recognition to put in the final frequency. Tune destination CTAF.
Minneapolis altimeter 3004.
And that's all it takes. You can verify it even like show destination info.
Go for 06, roger, IFR cancellation is received. Radar service terminated, going VFR, frequency approved, good day.
Show airport info. Show map. Go ahead and load the visual for runway 31. Minneapolis approach, Malibu 9099 Delta, cancel IFR, I'd like to stay on for flight following.
November 9099 Delta, Minneapolis approach, under IFR cancellation is received, maintain VFR conditions, VFR descent approved at your discretion, and I'll terminate you once you get to the field site and get a little bit closer, but right now I'm not showing any traffic between you and Forest Lake.
99 Delta, thanks. So now we're going to go direct to the 3 mile final mark, which turns us to the left ever so slightly. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a VNAV direct to that point. That's 1943 MSL. And we'll activate VNAV. And so VPath is going to be captured here. And sure enough, it's just bumpy like crazy as we start to go down. I gotta remember to set my altitude bug to that 1943 so that it captures. Pretty bumpy video, I hope you can withstand that. And now I have to also arm the approach so that when we get to that point, it will just capture that 3-degree glide slope. We're going down a direct V-path direct to that 3-mile final mark. As you can see on the bottom, it says what we're doing. We're direct to the VNAV, the visual 3-mile final. We're 12.8 from that, and we have, this is for runway 31. Alright, we're going to confirm again. We're going to 1943. We've got the glide path armed. Everything looks good. And let's put the CTAF in COM 2, monitor COM 1.
November 9099 Delta, the Forest Lake Airport at 12 o'clock and about 8 miles.
Looking. Forest Lake in sight, 99 Delta.
November 9099 Delta, roger, and there is no observed traffic between you and the airport. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good day.
See ya. Forest Lake traffic, Malibu 9099 Delta, 7-mile final, runway 31, Forest Lake. Forest Lake traffic, Malibu 9099 Delta, 4-mile final, runway 31, Forest Lake. Turning final, intercepting a 3-degree glide slope, 1000 AGL, gear down 1 notch of flaps, seatbelts fastened. Alright, 3 green down and locked. We'll hit a second notch of flaps. We're going just a little bit fast on a 1.5 mile final. So 135, hit another notch of flaps. Let's take the autopilot off. And 120 or less, full flaps. 3 green down and locked. And 3 green down and locked. Running light is still on. Green down and locked. That's where a nice taxiway is.